All right. It's been a minute, boys.
It's so pretty.
And there's somebody else, right? Do it, Baldy! Yeah! Come on, beer to the geek! I hate you, Alex Bob. That's what we love. 5. There we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, go.
What's up, man? We're going to take you back to 2005. This one's called Who's the Hell Yeah!
Hey, cheers, guys. Here's to you. Getting fucked up on H2O. New baby's already good.
All right.
That shit's rough, boy.
We got that shit. It's like riding a bike. It's kind of like riding 2 girls at the same time, you know what I mean?
Fuck out, TJ.
This is actually tuned in Worm. If anybody's listen, there's an Ice Jade Records back there. If anybody wants one, there's a Worm sang all over this thing, right? So there wasn't really an idea of singers and bass players and guitar players and drummers. It was Four guys who were into drinking whiskey and writing the most ridiculous music we could.
And playing football at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's true. It happened. It was not uncommon to get a half gallon of Canadian Club, a 12-pack of Miller Lite, and the four of us would drink it and then go outside and play football at 3 o'clock in the morning. We were also 22.
Now go. Now we're a bunch of posers. All right, ready?
It's true. This one's called 713.
Yeah.
So we all have funny stories, but here's a short story that speaks to the kind of person that Jeremy was. And I always like to call him Jeremy because that's his fucking name. And in the scene, you know, he's Worm, he's a cool guy, Worm. But when we were riding the band practice for over an hour, he was always Jeremy. And we're in bands. We are lifers. We listen to music 24/7, right? Yeah. But in the car, on the way to band practice, we would never listen to music. We would always talk because that's what Jeremy wanted to do. He was more interested in the friendship. And I would play him new shit by, you know, anything I was involved in. Because I wanted his approval and opinion. But he would be polite and say, that's top notch shit, dude. But it would always get turned down because we had to talk, whether it was about the Colts or his job or fantasy football or whatever. He was more interested in the friendship, which is the kind of person he was.
You might know this one.
This one you might have heard of. you saw, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Good job, Teach.
It's okay.
I mean, you know.
You guys ain't done yet, are you?
No, we got one more. I've heard better. Hey, cheers, guys. I think I always do because I fucking hate hours. He's killing it.
Only because he's so good.
So, we spoke about the man's character, we spoke about his infectious musical sensibility, if we could use that word.
Fire! Big Bobby! Fire!
Oh. Funny story. It's funny story time now.
Yeah!
So, I just became a father. Eyes of Jade was happening. Not just, I'm sorry. I should have put that in the right context.
14 years ago, you became
14 years ago, I had just become a father. Better late than never. No. So, this is the time when we used to hang out outside of band practice. Everybody knows what that's like. You get older, life happens, you stop hanging out, you get together when you get together to play your music. But back then, we used to hang out in between, too. And that happened all the fucking time. He would come over to the apartment, and we would spend hours jamming in the back room on ZZ Top riffs, Billy Cobham, whatever, nonsense. One time he came over, and Craig was coming over, and Jackson, who is my oldest, was probably 8 months old or something. My wife Julia was working at Bed Bath & Beyond. She was at work. So we go out to smoke a cigarette on my balcony when I still smoked.
Because you could do that.
That's right. So I'm like, we're going to get to hanging out. The boys are coming over. It's almost Jackson's bedtime. I'm going to put him to bed right after I smoke this cigarette. Jeremy and I go out on the porch. Craig shows up, and he comes out and just does one of these things right behind him. Slams the door, you know, so it's on a heavy sliding glass door. And we all heard a click.
In my defense, you had to give a little, there's a little force required in this door.
This door was heavy.
The door was a little stiff.
It needed the force. However, my 8-month-old son is in a playpen. And the three of us are locked outside on my balcony. So what we did, Jeremy was the only one who had his car keys, but there was no way in hell we were lowering that dude off the balcony. So Jeremy and I, and it's winter by the way, it's cold as hell. We lowered Craig off a second-story balcony to, they used to have these privacy fences set up around patios that were about 6 feet till Craig could touch that to get something to jump off of. So Jeremy and I did that, and Craig drove to Bed Bath & Beyond and got Julia's keys.
You should have seen her face, by the way. She was like, what the fuck are you doing in Bed Bath & Beyond at 9:30 at night?
So Craig had to go, it's okay, it's okay. Your son's fine. We're just locked outside. There's a million of those stories, and I'm sure everybody has them. You know, it's good to remember the good stuff.
Yeah.
Now you're all fucking fired.
Thank you very much. Thank you all very much, everybody.